Mavs! Welcome to a special edition of PALS, Maverick Mindset.
We've worked together with Mavnation, LCC administration, counseling, and outside groups to produce content for you.
Today, we have some serious topics to discuss, as well as ways we can help improve not only our campus community, but also to be good humans.
Back in May, we worked on the Butterfly Project as a way to participate in collectively memorizing the 1.5 million children murdered during this Holocaust in honor of the survivors.
Over the last 2 decades, the project has spread across the U.S. and the globe.
Last year, LCC staff and students had the chance to paint and dedicate a ceramic butterfly in honor of a child, to feel both a part of history and a part of creating a more peaceful, hopeful future. LCC students will get the opportunity again this year.
Each ceramic painted butterfly memorializes one child out of 1.5 million who were killed in the Holocaust, and each butterfly symbolizes a voice that is gained from the memory of that loss.
Our goal is to have butterflies created in November.
The installation process will begin in November and December so that on International Holocaust Remembrance Day, January 27th, the butterflies will be installed on the 1300s building mural wall.
The official dedication will take place on January 26th during Mavnation time.
The following accounts are real LCC students who are describing real situations that have happened to them personally. Their identities have been concealed. Their accounts are mostly unedited, except for the cases where slurs are in the description. All accounts fall under student confidentiality criteria. We warn our viewers that the following accounts include descriptions of body shaming, wishing self-harm on another person, and dehumanizing behaviors. If you are currently experiencing a situation like any of these mentioned, we ask that you please seek help from a trusted adult on campus, a counselor, or administrator. More importantly, we ask that if you witness any of these behaviors, that you stand up and do something.
I think the one time I felt dehumanized was when a girl at school, every time I saw her, would tell me to go kill myself.
I felt bullied in the beginning of the year this year while we were in class. We were going in YouTube to watch a video and a McDonald's ad came on. Then a teacher proceeded to say, "This must be your favorite ad." I normally expect this from my friends, but my teacher, it really hit me and it did not make me feel good.
I was at a school event with my friends over at In-N-Out one day after school, and I'm queer, they're queer, and here goes, and we're hanging out, and here goes some guy in a pickup with a Mav sticker, and he rolls down his left window and says, and I'm just sitting there, and I look over at my friends, and we give him a snarky response, and we overcame. And we laughed about it, and we still do. But I just kind of think back to that when I think about my place at this school. I am a victim of hate. People in my own bloodline have directly and deliberately tried to affect my life, my family's life, and the trajectory of my life.
When there is much good in the school, there is bad. Similar to real life, there is good and bad. I've had many experiences in the school where I was bullied or seeing others being mistreated. The experience I've gone through is a girl, every time I would see her, she would tell me that I should go kill myself. She would tell me, "You are so f***ing ugly, it is hard to look at you." These are only words, but words hurt. So this is your sign to look around campus. People are going through accomplishments and struggles each day that you have no idea about. Look around and keep your head up.
Powerful words from our fellow students.
In every one of these situations, someone could have helped instead of being a bystander.
Think about what you would do in any of these situations, either as a bystander or the person on the receiving end of these statements.
We ask that instead of you being a bystander, you be an upstander.
Let's take a look at a clip that demonstrates ways we can correct mistreatment.
The morning was brisk, and the sweet smell of coffee drifted through the university cafe. Lynn was looking over her notes. Dylan and Nikki were engaged in their usual banter. But they were all soon to notice a scene unfolding before their eyes. Psst! The couple by the table. The other table. Jared has an unmatched appetite for pancakes. Beth, on the other hand, Jared insists. Jared won't take no for an answer. Yet no one helps her. Dylan pretends it's none of his business. It definitely is. Nikki ignores it completely. Nothing new has happened on Snapchat, and you know it. Come over to their table and cause a distraction. Call the campus security. Do something. Just because Billy and Steve enjoy sharing pancakes doesn't mean that everybody does. Why is no one helping her? This is not normal. How long is this allowed to go on? Finally, Lynn takes a stand. Hey, you! Stop making people eat your pancakes! They don't want any, clearly, and it's not cool. Not cool at all!
For the activity we have planned for you, you're going to get a choice between 6 pledges. Whichever resonates with you, you're going to choose and sign digitally.
You then will receive a butterfly card. Here you will write something you apologize for or a nice message, and it will be displayed in the Learning Commons. Look around and keep your head up. Powerful words from our fellow students.
In every one of these situations, someone could have helped instead of being a bystander.
Think about what you would do in any of these situations, either as a bystander or the person on the receiving end of these statements.
We ask that instead of being a bystander, you be an upstander.
Let's take a look at a clip that demonstrates ways we can correct mistreatment.
Maya, you almost laughed.
The world is a dangerous place to live in. Not because of people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Albert Einstein.
What does that mean?
It basically means to be an upstander when faced with a difficult situation. Does anyone here know what an upstander is?
Is it the opposite of being a bystander?
Exactly. Upstanders are those who recognize a wrong and take action to make it right. How about we take a closer look? An upstander acts when he or she hears an injustice.
Hey, by the way, your hair looks good today.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Hey, did you see Terry stumbling through the hallway earlier? What a
The first step is to ask. Did they know what that word means? Did they intend to be hurtful?
Hey, did you realize that word makes fun of people with disabilities? What?
Choose. Being an upstander is a choice, just like being a bystander is a choice. But doing or saying nothing implies that you agree.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
How about we ask Terry if he wants to have lunch with us today? I heard the move to our school has been pretty rough on him.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll delete the video too.
Teach. By the example of how you live your life. I cannot call myself an upstander if others do not witness me as such. An upstander will act when he or she witnesses injustice.
Hey, what are you?
Ask, do you know the implications of the abuse you just witnessed? When you witness injustice, will you choose to be an upstander?
What are you? Hey, leave them alone. We don't do that around here. We're better than hate.
Teach by the example of how you live your life.